I don't think you could hear me. I had the monitor on, so I could hear myself. I think I was hearing me instead of you. Hi. This is what happens when I mess with all of my options. Hi, 𝗠cie. Hi, 𝓦𝓫𝓷𝓽. As you both know, but other people may not, I'm 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽, curator of Colourful Chaos and art wizard, and I draw things. And today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I suppose what's your definition of different, really? Going back to some things that I used to do, and seeing if something is working. But to do that, I'm gonna have to do this live and add some sources into OBS, so please do bear with me. I do hope you're having a great day. Oh, you totally forgot and you saw the blue sky message? Well, that's why I post them. That is why I post them. Good luck with your cooking. Right, let's see. Do give me a bell, by the way, if you can actually hear me. That would be useful. Nice. Believe in the slime that believes in you. I do. I do, 𝗠cie. Cubing chicken? Ooh, what are you making? Right, so I need to add new source. I don't know what type of capture I have to add here. I'm trying to capture something that usually would not want to be captured. I think I should be able to do that through a standard display capture, but if I can't, I'll try a different way. Let's have a look. So for a little bit, you are going to see a whole lot of nothing. Which is useful, I know. Wife has to go do it, so make sure. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, and yeah, you have to feed her too. I'm glad it has potatoes in it. Batch cooking is always useful. I'm just lazy. Granted, I'd probably spend less time cooking if I did batch cook. Right, let's try this capture. One of these will work. So I want to capture a specific window. I want it to be this one. Oh, it works. Okay. Run for the hills indeed. It's gonna be funny because we're gonna have two of me on the screen at the same time for a little while. Not quite 3D, I think you'll find. Nope, that's still not far down enough. So, those of you that have been here a while I could probably put this like right down the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, those of you who have been following me for a while, probably remember that at a certain point, I was going to re-debut with a new model that I made. That never happened, and that sucks. But that was my own fault. That was you know, burnout to the extreme, I suppose. And this technically is that model, except I've modified it to look like my new form rather than my old half goblin form. So I've switched the colors over, which I basically did today. That's kind of it. That's where I am right now. This is where we are. As you can probably tell, it still needs a few more modifications. I need to fix the eyes. I need to make the hair shorter. I actually need to rig a hat. I don't know how often I'm going to use this, but I sort of wanted to have it available, and I kind of felt bad that I didn't ever use this model, and it took me probably around 7 to 8 months to do it. And then it just sort of sat there. Which is, you know, not ideal. But look, like this was like, and still is the pinnacle of my rigging ability. Because I haven't really practiced much since I built this. But like, it works. And it can, one sec, it can do steppies. I don't know why that would ever be useful, but it can. You did a phenomenal job. You did a phenomenal job. Thank you, 𝗙cie. So yeah, like, I don't know if I'm gonna get back into rigging or not, but I wanted to kind of, this model was never finished. If you look closely, you'll notice that things like the you notice my arms sort of moving up and down slightly. The glue between the shoulders and the arms isn't actually there. So if I move too quickly, they separate. So this is now a feature and not a bug. So I just wanted to mess with this today and see what we can do, really. I don't know if my voice is actually lining up with the model right now. Because I know I used to have to put little bits of delay on it, and I haven't, because I just decided kind of late today that I was going to do this. But yeah, she exists. I need to shorten the hair a bit. I'm probably, actually, I don't know, I kind of like the hairband. I kind of still like the hairband. I might keep the hairband. But yeah, I just need to fix this at some point to make it a bit more like 𝗦 2.0, you know? This was meant to be 𝗦 2.0, but she got put on the back burner. But yeah, Vtube Studio has changed a lot since I last used it, right? So I just kind of wanted to see what it can do now. Like, for example, this is using a more advanced form of facial tracking than I previously used. Which has a name. One sec, I can go in and check. You can see wherever it is. You see the behind the scenes. Look at my beautiful pink creepy face. We're using Google Media Pipe. It's fine. Like, it is literally impossible for VTube Studio to essentially dox me, and I've shown my face on my Blue Sky before, so I'm really don't mind. It's not a big thing for me. I know it is for a lot of VTubers. Also, I need to fix these eyes because they are now like, as much as I kind of like these black holes with these little rainbow thingies. For 𝗦 2.0, I made the rainbows a lot more obvious, so probably gonna have to fix that at some point. There's a lot of things I need to fix about this, but hey. Yeah, we're gonna see. Well, okay, so this thing here looks so cool. One sec, I gotta show you properly. The advanced lip sync. This didn't exist when I used to use VTube Studio, and it's very interesting to me because this was something I always wanted, because I always felt a bit weird that my mouth shapes weren't like quite right when I spoke. And this fixes that. It now connects to Twitch, which I think it has for a while, but it didn't when I used to use it. So I can actually connect like animations to it in the redeem box, which is helpful. What other fancy things here? Oh, it's no, go away, weird, creepy face. So I have a lot of parameters, and I'm gonna be honest, I rigged this, but I've forgotten what half of these do. Especially the mouth shapes, which I think now are different to when I started. I rigged this originally for 𝗷𝓷𝓬𝓪 with iPhone tracking, and I'm not using that right now, which is actually, considering I haven't really changed any of the parameters, it's not doing badly, but it is not operating at peak efficiency. Let's put it that way. Hum. Also, in true artist fashion, I haven't named half of these parameters. Like I don't name my layers. So, I don't know what they do anymore. Good luck to me. So the thing I wanted to play with today is there are some visual effects things that look kind of fun. So I wanted to have a look at them. So I was playing with them earlier, and I ended up with Super Saiyan mode. So that's the thing. Whee! It has some very interesting things. Let's see, does it let me go back in? I can't remember how I did this now. It's so amazing you can't even spell. Do you want to save this visual effect as a preset? Yes, I do actually. That would be really useful. I didn't know you could do that either. So that's going to be Super Saiyan. There we go. How do I... Oh, I had already... Can I change? Oh. Now I sparkle. The only problem is these effects take take a lot of CPU power. Ooh, woo.
Such devastation!
I don't even know if that played. Did that play? I love it. I wish I had a rig for my online work. It'd save me a fortune in makeup. It would save you a fortune in makeup, but you'd probably pay just as much to get someone to rig something like this. Though, to be honest, you're very good at DIYing things. I don't doubt you could learn to live 2D rig. I think you'd look adorable as a live shooting model, just so you know. That's my opinion. What other did I oh I saved this one. Ah. Now I can be a sketch, but I lose my nose. Sadly. How do I... Can I edit these? I can't remember how to edit these. Thank you for the vote of confidence, but I'll leave it to the pros. A goblin circus photo shoot would be amazing. How do I... Oh, okay, I found the button. I found the button. Found the button. If I reset everything... There we go. I'm back to normal, temporarily. I know, this is my model. I do appreciate that Vtube Studio does have these warnings though, because there are some artists and riggers who don't like you mucking around with these. Fortunately, I did this myself, so I can do whatever the heck I like with it. Oh. If anyone sees anything in this list that sounds cool that they want to muck around with, let me know. Ooh, pixels. Can I pixelate myself? Oh. Heck yeah. I feel like I'm on like an Amiga screen or like a ZX Spectrum. Ooh, I can up the resolution. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. Oh, even better. Should I just stream with this all the time? I think the minimalist nature of it is very effective. I can color filter it. Ooh. Sorry, I love playing with these things. What else have we got? Weather. Did it rain? Oh no. Snow? This is peak. Light effect. Oh, this was the bloomy effects that I was mucking with last time. Once again. I am ooh. Is there anything weird that like wasn't here when I last started using this? Hum. Old film effect. That feels like a little. Huh. That's an interesting effect. I'm not sure what you'd want it for. Why would I want to fake low FPS when my computer will just do it for me? I can become error. Actually, I kind of like that. I might add that as a redeem. Force error. I'm just gonna keep going through the Okay. Okay, I found one that's just, this is so dumb. How silly can I make it? Oh yeah. Custom particle shower. Oh, okay. So I can upload custom particles to like fall down the screen. What has it got as standard? Do I have to like add something? Let's add some boba tea. Oh. Oh, I can have fun with this. Oh. Monster. Okay, I'm gonna leave that on. I think we created art. Secret 6. Secret. How are you doing, Six? As you can see, I'm doing really well. What does this one do? What does this one do? Oh. Yes. This one is perfect. I can become an 𝗙SCII masterpiece. Do you have any favorite silly effects, Six, in Vtube Studio? Doing alright? Hyping myself up to rig a goblin? Heck yeah. I have been okay. I don't know. I can't remember. Can't remember if you would have ever seen this model or not. I never streamed with it. But I did it was one of the examples. Well, okay, it didn't look like this. I changed all the colors literally this morning. But it was like my what's it called? It was my example model for rigging a long time ago, and it just I never used it for streaming. Let's put a bloom then. I like the backlight effect. Let's have a look. Where's the backlight? Backlight. I think this goes with this. I'm good with this. It did. Yeah, my previous models were half goblin. So I was like, I have this sitting around. It's still technically not finished. Some of the glue is very janky. If I move too much, you will see my shoulders separate from my arms. God, I can blur the background a bit. What else can we do with this? I feel like this needs to be a new redeem. We'll just pretend, right? We'll pretend that we, quote unquote, made this together, and this wasn't 99% my own stupid choices. And it's clearly chat's fault, right? I wouldn't do this. Guessing you're gonna make a new live 2D soon for yourself? Yes and no. The no being that I'm basically going to finish this one. Because it was like 80% rigged. I'm just gonna have to change the hair around. Some of my stylistic choices are a little bit different from when I created this one. But I just want something that I can use when I'm doing something a little bit less like, what's the word? When I'm trying to concentrate less. Let's go with that. 𝗙𝗵𝗎 is entering what Milgram calls the Asian state, where they can offload responsibility of their actions to a third party. Chat made me do it. Yeah, most of this is fine. I can see from the mouth shapes that this model is making that I do need to fix it because it was originally rigged for 𝗙𝗵𝗸𝗀. I told myself that I wouldn't go back to VTube Studio, that I wouldn't go back to Live2D, and that's not because it's not like an ethical thing or anything. Don't think like that. It was literally because when I'm using a model, I find it more difficult to concentrate on things. But I think, and I thought PNG Tuber Plus was like this middle ground that would work better, right? Well, I've proved myself wrong. It's not. I just get distracted incredibly easily. It was not the model's fault. But I blamed it. I was like, oh yeah, well, I have to, like, you know, you have to make your movements bigger while you're acting for a camera, so that the model realizes what you're doing. I know I'm being incredibly, like, you know, out of goblin character here, but I mean, we've literally got VTube Studio open here, so I think the mask is slightly off right now. 𝗙𝗵𝗸𝗀 has Vietnam flashbacks. Yes, yes. There is a reason I am not going back to that. Like, I love it. Its mouth shapes are beautiful, but regular, I say quote unquote regular rigging has come like way further. So I can, with the mouth shape stuff that VTube Studio now has, I can create something more comparable. Because VTube, yeah, like 𝗙𝗵𝗸𝗀 had amazing mouth shapes. It was great when I had it hooked up to an iPhone. It is not good, although it can use the NVIDIA Studio capabilities now. It is nowhere near as good at that. Also, you can't see me emoting so much right now because the cat is in front of my face. Bye bye, Raven. Bye bye. Yeah, but I don't know how often I'm going to use this, but I just wanted it as an option, and I kind of missed being so animated, you know? It's not for you. No, it's not for everyone, and it takes 10 times longer to rig anything using it, which sucks. And I get it, like, it's really cool, but yeah, I don't think I need some of, like, the advanced things it does, so, like the cheek popping things. I don't need that. Because it's not something I do with my face very often, so I don't think I'd ever use it. The new Google tracking thing, though, does allow for mouth X. Let's see if I can get it to work. One sec. Drum roll. Da -da 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 -da. Heck yeah. I can nose wiggle. Okay, I was gonna put a vignette on this. Is that? Nah, I don't think that looks. No, I don't think we need that. We don't need the vignette. I thought it would look good. Weather. We need it to rain. Are we drinking Monster in the rain? No? No. Yeah, so you only need mouth X if you want an expressive mouth. I agree. I do like, one sec. I'll just pop back into, where is it? There was a thing. Where was the thing? I don't know where the thing was. It was the mouth thing. You know, just in the, of course you've seen the mouth thing. You use you use VTube Studio. You rig models. But yeah, I started, I haven't finished yet, but I've started setting this model up with the advanced lip sync stuff, with the different mouth shapes for A, E, I, O, U. So far, it only has O. So I can make an O shape, but I can't do any of the other mouth shapes at the moment. But already, just having the O, just dramatically improves the amount of blend shapes in the mouth. So I think I'll have something like vaguely comparable to what I had in 𝗙𝓸𝓷𝓽. Probably by like the end of the week. I'm not gonna. I used to spend a lot of time on this sort of thing, and I am not about that now. I also keep having to remember where my webcam is because I keep looking away. Remembering all the problems I had with a live 2D model. All the things you have to remember. Okay, let's go back to mucking around. Oh, cat's back. Hey, boy. So I need to hop in. Where was I? Was it in the... It was visual effects. That was it. What else does this need? When I do the human library, my webcam's pointing down. It freaks out other members of the library when they meet me if they think I'm about 5... Oh, sorry. About 5'3". There we go, buddy. You've got like 2 hours till dinner. It's not yet. Is my... I know my mic's working, but I've just realized that my sound wasn't. So if anyone's redeemed anything, like, for the past 10 minutes, I would not have heard it because the cat knocked the headphones out of the computer. Okay, what other things? I can have particle effects? Ooh. I can. I want to move with head movement. Yes, I do. Giant floaty particles. All the floaty particles. Fog? Don't mind if I do. Light spheres? More. Ooh, I can put in custom texture files. What does that do? Can they be monster cans? Does this change anything? Oh, I think it does. Oh no. What have we done? I think that's a little too much energy drink. Edge detection. What does that do? Is that an outline? Oh. Oh, that's kind of cute. I didn't know you could do that. I remember way back when I was looking for like a way to do that outside of VTube Studio. Right, I can glitch out. No, that's too much. No, I don't like that one. I don't even see what that's doing. Oh, there we go. That's what that's doing. I'm now on a TV set. And you can boost it with volume. Oh, that's kind of painful. I like it, but it's still painful. There's a bug with models made in CSP where they leave lines on oversecting art. Yes, I've seen that. Yeah, I did see there was like an option. You know, I'm gonna turn off this mic effect. There we go. What else have we got? What's background shit? I don't see that doing much. I guess that's probably something that would work if I had the background on. Oh, is it like a... Is it a tracking based one? Huh. No, I don't get how those ones... Oh, you have to use it with an overlay? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pressing buttons. And it's not doing anything. Oh well, let's not play with that. I can make it cinematic. I think that's important. Okay, I think we've got our layout, right? I'm just gonna see what I can do about the particle shower. Stretch! I shall stretch! I like that you can kind of see that I am in fact stretching. Okay, can I... Okay, I can make them fall faster. Is that a good thing? I don't know. That's a bonus. It's like social proof, right? Okay, I can make him go behind me. Make him go in front of me. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a quick selfie for 𝗙𝓸𝗶𝗹𝗪, and we can post it with absolutely no context, right? There we go. There we go. I'll have to go post that now. What do you think I should caption it? Do I just caption it no context? Hum, hum, hum. I do love the juxtaposition right now of the background music and what is going on screen. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I need to show you this scene in all of its majesty. Behold. Behold. It is the nectar of the gods. I wonder how many people have clicked off when they saw this. How many people were just like, oh no, what have I walked in on? I thought this was an art stream. Okay, I'm posting it. You thought this was a 𝓦𝓪𝓷𝓽 3 music? To be fair, it does sound pretty similar. I have a friend who's really, really into Crusader Kings. So I've heard a lot of the tracks a lot. Okay. No context. Screenshot of today's ongoing stream. 𝗙𝗵𝗹𝗹𝗪. Actually, it's not really no context if I put the stream bit in. Or is it? Does that count? I have 500 hours in CK3. It's not an addiction. No, that's... You're good. You're good. It isn't an addiction, it's a lifestyle choice. Yeah. Oh, I do have to quickly ask again, because I've been mucking with my settings. I've been mucking with a lot of settings today. Is my voice actually matching the mouth opening on the model? Or am I slightly behind or slightly in front? La, la, la. I am testing. It might just need a little bit of delay, I think. Looks fine to you? Good to know. I mean, that might change, like if I had a game or like Photoshop or something running at the same time. Yeah, that might change that, but I guess we'll see. Okay, I am actually putting a stream link in here because, you know, you gotta hustle, right? Anyway, so I think that actually probably next Monday I'll be doing some editing on this model, because you know there are just little things I need to change. It's not like I really changed my hairstyle that much, so I kind of flipped it. My glasses are round now. And obviously my waistcoat the waistcoat situation is a little bit different than it once was. But to at least get like head and shoulders setup working, it shouldn't really take that long. It'll be fun to try this out for a little while. Ah, I need alt text for this. Oh, damn it. 𝗦𝓸𝓸𝓻𝓮, surrounded by a sea of delicious energy drinks. Yeah, that's perfect. You can do it. Thank you. I will certainly try. I will certainly try, Six. I love your costume though. How would you feel if someone cosplayed as you? Like, quite literally honored. Being completely honest. We got a little ad break coming up just to warn y'all, because 𝓸𝓸𝓻𝓮 is a little bit late right now. This should just be the rest of the stream though, right? Okay, I say an ad break was coming up, and now apparently it's not. So, I don't know what happened to it. Go, chop the second set of chicken. I don't know what I'm doing today. Actually, one thing we should do, right, is if we can get this set up in the corner of the screen, and then for the rest of the stream, I could do some actual drawing. So bear with me. This shouldn't take long to set up. Theoretically. We can say goodbye to the static PNG for a little while. Hum. I'm also going to change this music because I can. I need some 90s Eurobeat. That is what I need. Actually, let's put on, because this is like one of my favorite songs right now, so I have to play it. Welcome back from the ad zone. cool. How do you fall in love with doing art again? That is a question, Six. That is a question. I think I probably told you before that I had severe art burnout for like 3 years, and it's not easy to overcome. But I think the best advice I can give is, if you can't do art, just keep being creative. Like, maintain the creativity that you know you have. Even in just like little ways, you know, you doodle some random thing in the margin. You look at a sunset and you're like, ah, that's really cool. I'll take a photo of it. Heck, like, there's the hole in your jeans and you're like, you know what? Instead of just sewing that up, I'll put a colored patch on it, because that looks cool. It's just like silly little things sometimes can be the way forward. Sorry, I keep looking left because my cat is is turning off the phones again. Aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. There we go. You're back in business. I had magic burnout for years as well. I spent years going through the motions. It's hard. Like, I wish there was like one way I could tell you that you can break out of these things. But it's a different journey for everyone, you know? All I can say is that, like, it does and it can get better, and you'll get back there someday. And that might not be in the way that you think it will be. Like, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be, I don't know, a full-time artist. It's gonna be amazing. That's what I'm aspiring to. That's what I'm gonna be. You might find out somewhere down the line that's not what you want at all. I have very different vision for what my future will be like than I did a couple of years ago. And it's okay. It's okay for that vision to change, you know? I'm good now, went a totally different direction, then drifted back to combining new and old. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. This is sort of this isn't doxing myself, because obviously I've done art all my life, but not always under 𝓬𝓬, obviously. Heck, you know that. Like, I only changed to 𝓬𝓬 from Shannon May like pretty recently, because I just wanted to combine things. Although it's very obvious that Shannon May is 𝓬. Like, do I just have to point it out? But that I started off as a very, very anime style artist. I decided, no, that's not what I want to do anymore. I don't want that. I want to do fantasy realism. So that's what I poured my heart into for years. And then I just realized, no, do you know what? Actually, no, that's not what I want. And it took me years of not actually painting anything to realize that. And now my style, I'd say, is kind of a halfway house. Like, I'm still very cutesy anime, obviously, but I try and put those themes together. And yeah, I feel better about that. But we'll see where things go, huh? I think that's what we all are as we get older, right? We are some of our experiences. We find a way to become more us in ways that we had no idea we could do. I also noticed that this song is on loop. and I'm not upset by that. Also, it really fits this background right now. You know what I miss the most, I think, though, about having having a model is the ears. Like, oh my god, the ears, right? The bounce. Just, my gosh. This makes me so happy. Just, sad, happy, sad. I underestimated the amount of enjoyment the big fluffy ears brings me. Right, you're right. I've been doing full-time art for 4 years now. I rarely do things for myself anymore. Hence the burnout. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened to me. When it's a job, you're doing things for other people all the time, and you're putting part of yourself into everything you make. And people say, like, distance yourself, but you can't. You can't do that. As a creative, as an artist, you will always put a part of who you are into everything you make. Absolutely everything. And you can't avoid that. And it sucks, but it's something that you just have to deal with. Wow, this music and this background is just completely antithetical to everything I'm saying, and I'm so sorry. I will be the energy drink of your soul. I really do hope that you find that balance you need. Because I mean, I don't think I'm there yet. I'm much better than I was. But yeah. I want all of us to get that, you know? Maybe this is where I want to be. I want to be speeding along in a sea of energy drink cans. Honestly, Zelda, seeing you embrace everything you are has been amazing. Oh, I need to reset this model because it keeps just looking off to the right in the middle distance. How do I fix this? This was actually something I used to do, is I used to actually have the pupil static, because I tend to, well, one, I have a slightly lazy eye, so one of my eyes drift anyway. So it often does not look like I'm looking at the camera. How do I fix this? Where is the button? Calibrate. Am I calibrated? What if I move the camera a bit? Sorry, this is all a bit... That's not too bad. Okay, that's a bit better than it was. Oh, now it's drifting again. Well, I think that's something I'm just gonna have to fix, right? having amazing people in your life really help with that. Yeah, like it is often about the people that you surround yourself with. It can help healing. It really... Have I got my model set up to favor right? I might do. That's entirely possible. Oh, wrong button. Also wrong button. No, go away. Why does my model favor looking one way? Is it something I told it to do? Maybe. No, those all look... They're all pretty standard. If anyone sees anything that looks wrong, let me know. I know everyone's settings are different, but there's definitely something a bit off here. Brow heights are fine. Mouth is fine. I don't think the blush while smiling actually does work. Oh, it says it does. But nothing's happening. Maybe I turned it off like the last time I updated this model. I don't know. Oh, is it because it's always a... Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it goes slightly more pink. Males. Okay, the breathing parameter's fine. Body rotation's fine. Oh, 𝗙𝓕𝓚. That's what I wanted. And they're both completely normal. Oh. I guess it's just the tracking that's off then. Oh well. I tried, chat. I tried. Let's turn carbonated love off repeat now. Okay. Right, we're nearly there. I'll get back on track now. So what I was doing is, let's turn off all of these silly effects as much as I love them very much. Oh, something's wrong. What has happened? Oh, no, we're good, we're good. So basically, we're gonna want me like down here, right? Probably. And let's just fix that. I'm tempted to just like turn off I, X, and Y. Or at least make them less sensitive. Minus 0. Okay. Yeah, that should make it so it only does it when something extreme happens. Which is probably a bit better. Ever having a sad cooked Chinese is good. Passes full of the scent of fresh grated ginger. Really perks you up. It does. I am not a fan of the taste of ginger, but the smell of ginger? Not bad. There we go. We should be all set up, theoretically. Ready to go. Okay, and my eyes are behaving a bit better than they were. Have noticed there is slight issue with my jaw. I will have to fix that later. So we're gonna like want to sit down here, right? So theoretically, I'm gonna be like about there. Now let's see if we can make that happen. So I think I have to add a 𝓬𝗏 thing, and I'm not sure how to do that. If anyone's done that before, please let me know. Because I installed it, but I can't see how to add a 𝓬𝗏 source. Let's have a look. Is it a game capture? I'm just gonna type in 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗪, see what it does. No, I can't see anything in there. One sec, I'm gonna have to get a good old Google on this. I don't want media pipe. I want 𝗙𝗹𝗹2, please. 𝗙𝗹𝗹2 plugin releases. How to do plugin. How to does plugin, please. Or did I forget to install it? I might have actually done that. Oh, heckin' heck. That might have been a thing I did. Well, we'll soon see. Might be one of these things where I have to restart OBS, which would be unfortunate. Bless you. For context right now, I have a cat on the desk just staring at me. Naughty buddy. You want your dinner, but it's not dinner time. Yeah? Okay, 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗪. How do I run 𝗙𝗹𝗹? It should just be in the list, but it's not. Yes, Raven, I love you too, but stream time. You okay going on the floor? Yeah? Just for now? Thank you for bearing with me, chat, today. This was very much a, it was a last-minute decision, but it's something I've been thinking about for a while. Oh yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get that capture working this time, so I suppose I'll have to do it the normal way. Okay, so where is the transparent and capture option? Which clearly exists somewhere. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, so I have a double capture now. That is not what I intended. Ah! I think this might be what we want. Well, nearly. You put me on top. And I can sit down here. Kind of exists now. I wish I could send the taste of this across the net for everyone. I can imagine it, and that's enough. Okay, now I need to turn off the other one. But I don't know where I put it. That one? Ah! Behold. I think it's working. Maybe. This is how you keep your D&D group together for 12 years, you feed them. That's certainly one way. Okay, so now I actually have to open Clip Studio. There we go. Okay, so let's move all of the stuff off of the top of my tablet so I can actually use it. We're only like nearly 2 hours in. Right, I mean, now I've got all of this set up, I am actually going to take a really quick break. The only issue is now, I don't actually have a break screen. Or do I? No, that's just an art gallery. I guess you can watch that. Huh. Right, yes, I am gonna take a quick break. Even though I technically haven't drawn anything yet. So I will see you back here at 4 o'clock, I suppose. Well, 10 minutes for anyone who's not in BST right now. I'll see you then. Oh, you'll get to see what my idle animation is when I'm AFK as well. because I haven't changed it. Let's put in a BRB. BRB. 10 mins. There we go. There we go. Hello, chat. I was just fixing the outlines on this model. So I think we're good to go. Maybe. Right. I was drawing. That was a thing that I was doing. Let's get down and cozy and do some more line art. Or maybe I finished the line art. Did I finish the line art? Probably. Oh, I was just fixing the color blocking. That was it. I needed some eyebrows. Everybody needs a good pair of eyebrows. Where is it? Over here somewhere. There. It's going. The timer. Let's get some purple eyebrows. Where did I put that layer? Sounds like I put the hair layer on the bottom. Because of course I did. Let's put the eyebrows to the top. A little bit of tonal correction. What does this need? Yeah, I think they're okay. Let's keep that. Just make sure we actually fill in all of these little corners. Might even need to go back, fix some of these other ones that I've been meaning to fix. Just to make sure we've got all those teeny tiny little corners. And haven't got any errant line art. There we go. Just a little teeny itty bitty bit here. Where that came from. Let's set up an inner mouth layer. And let's just quickly look for any line art gaps that we might have. Because it's better to seek them out now than find out they're there in the middle of the painting. Ah, I see a couple. There's one in the T. Actually, that's not T, is it? That's the shirt behind it. And there's a couple of those. I'll seek out those little holes. Somewhere here. There's actually an entire section I haven't painted. There we go. Also to say, welcome back from your snacks chat. Hope yours were as good as mine. Okay, I think that's the purple done. There's a little bit of the skin that's I've just got to fix. And then I think we're nearly done with the color blocking. I need to experiment with sleeves in real life. Oh, I agree. I don't think enough outfits have like puffy fancy sleeves. You go into like any sort of shop nowadays and they're very, I don't know, like I myself, I love a good Batwing sleeve. They make me very happy. They make me feel like, oh, my brain's gone. They make me feel like 𝗙𝓵𝗹𝗹𝓬𝓪. Yeah, there we go. I found it eventually. Okay, so I fixed that bit of skin. Let's just double check if I've got any issues down here. Because this particular piece of art is going to print, I have to be a lot more meticulous with this kind of thing. White gaps in this type of production artwork can cause rather large issues. Much larger than the size of the white speck. I used to wear puffy sleeves to hide my arms, but when meds took my T levels down, my arms are are delightfully skinny. Good. I do love that blue jacket. Now I wear puffy sleeves often for similar reasons. But I do actually like them. So I guess that's a good thing. Okay, I need to decide whether I actually want to leave these belts white or not. I think I do, because I think they contrast, but the problem is I'm starting to think that this area is actually too busy. Hello there over on YouTube. 𝗙𝓸𝓶? Am I pronouncing that right? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I might want to take these belts out. 𝗙𝓸𝓶. 𝗙𝓸𝓶? 𝗙𝓸𝓶. Ria does things. That's how I remember it. 𝗙𝓸𝓶. Hi, welcome to the stream. Right, what happens if I do, theoretically, if I was to take out that belt layer? I've just realized might be more difficult than I had initially thought. Because I don't remember what layer it was, because I created a folder called belts. It's probably in there. Huh. Ah, yes, yeah, it is a 2-platform stream at the moment. Twitch recently changed their rules so that I can stream on both, and it's all good. So like I've started testing out streaming to YouTube as well, because obviously I put my VODs on YouTube anyway, so why not, I guess. Oh, I like this track. Oh, I'd say one thing I did forget is I actually have I do have some emotes for this model, but I can't remember how to activate them because it's been so long. Which does include a dance animation, but where it is, I couldn't tell you. It's just in the bowels of Vtube Studio. Okay, so we go with theoretically no beads. What do you think? Just, I guess, forget those lines in there. Oh, I'd have to draw over the lines too. Actually, one sec, I can do that. 𝗪𝓸𝓶𝓮. Oh yeah, it's totally a secret stream. I mean, the reason it was initially secret is because I haven't used this VTuber model before, so I was like, yes, it's a secret. Because I'm not, you know, I don't feel like doing a debut or anything. So I was like, no, I'll just start using it. 𝗙𝓸𝓶𝓮, thank you. Oh, Ruby, hello. How are you doing? It is incredibly secret. Nobody knows I'm here. I should probably take the secret part out because, like, the secret part of the stream is technically over, and I actually have I have the model recolored and working. I am actually going to fix it to be closer to my PNG model. But at the moment it's kind of a halfway house between my old model and my new model. Just because I realized I missed it. And I realized I'm going to be distracted in my streams, whatever I do. And that was my reason, right? That was my reason for switching away from Live2D, was that I was gonna get super distracted by my own face. But it turns out I just get distracted by everything. So it's all good, it's all good. Doing it good, a bit exhausted now. Yeah, well, no, you know I was in your stream. Doing some game dev. Are you gonna be making like some little Ruby RPG maker stuff? Like, I know it's probably obviously a long-term thing, but I am like 2000% up for that. I wanna see. Lore game, heck yeah. Okay, I need belt color. That's what I need. Belt color. 𝗙𝗪𝓷𝓽! Welcome back. Heck yeah. Classics May. See, I'm gonna be doing some modifications to it because I've decided I do want to go back to Live2D for some streams. I mean, probably my silent streams are just gonna be PNG tube because what's the point? Although I guess it is quite funny if I'm just doing a silent stream and you just see me derping around on screen. But no, for those of you who might not remember, this model never ever actually got used on stream. Ever. Mostly because it was never finished. It was never quite finished. It was sort of, it sat in this state, and you can't see the unfinished parts really right now because they're cunningly hidden. I'm a cunning goblin. Finally started remembering it was Monday again. Well, that's a good start. That's a good start. You showed up last week as soon as raid started. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, if I manage to get this gob a little bit more finished, then you'll probably see it more often. Like the mouth tracking isn't quite in a place I'd like yet. So I'm gonna fix all of that up. Also, if it looks like I'm looking to the left like nearly all the time, that's because that is where my second screen with chat is. So really I should just put my chat box to the left of me so I can stare at it all the time. Maybe I need to put my screen like above so I can just like keep looking up and being like, hey, hello up there. Okay, so I probably want this like purple tinted? Smartest goblin? Where is the smartest goblin? I must meet them. I must absorb their knowledge. Yeah, belt color needs to be very slightly purple. But not too purple. Not too... Me? What did I do? Did I say something really smart? I hope I did. If I did, then, like, I meant to. I meant to be incredibly smart. Everything I said was true and incorrect. Correct. Yes! Yes, that is true. Clearly I am a cunning, smart goblin. Yes. It's all true, and no one can take it back now because it's already been said. I can now officially use it in my bio. Smart goblin. Ruby said so. Right, slightly purple. Is that purple enough? Is that too purple? Who knows? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball 𝗬. That's actually too purple. I need it more blue purple, please. I think I dig that color. I think one thing I do need to do is I need to put my, oh, I don't have my hand on. Oh god. My hand. What do I do without my hand? This is a travesty. You know what? I'll boot up my hand now, and it will crash the entire stream. Oh, by the way, I think like 2 streams ago I had a big crash problem. I believe I have fixed that now, so I believe we are good. It was just a driver update issue, because of course it is. It nearly always is. Come on, hand program. Please work. I guess at least when I'm looking left, it sort of looks like I'm looking at my art. Hand, my beloved. The cunningest of the gobs. I probably shouldn't say that very often. I will misspeak it at some point. Oh, one sec. I am just gonna have a drink. I missed how Live2D models look when you're having a little drinky. I need to animate it like when you have a little drink, Ruby. It's so adorable. Oh, there we go. Drink successfully imbibed. Hand successfully deployed. Art successfully done? No, but we'll get there. Okay, I am double checking my colors. I think I want to go for one belt here. I have a habit of overdoing belts because I really like belts. Like, I would put belts on everything if I could. I mean, she's got like arm belts, you know, already. I would consider those arm belts. She's wearing an actual belt to keep up her trousers. And then she's got this, I want to say it's metal, but I don't even know at this point. Is there a purple metal? I guess you'd have to like anodize it, right? I think she looks like the type of tiefling that would anodize, have an anodized purple metal belt. She just seems like that type to me. By the way, these 2 characters do actually have names now. So this little goblin down here, the little maid, her name is Biscuit. And this friend here, this tiefling, this is Bobby. And I think they are probably best friends. 𝗙𝗵𝗵𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗏? I'm gonna look that up. 𝗙𝗵𝗏𝗏. Oh, that's nice. Highly valuable metal alloy in classical antiquity. Thought to be an alloy of copper with an addition of gold and silver. Oh, wow. I had no idea that existed. That's cute. Well, now I know. Now when people just look at the belt and are like, why is it purple metal? I'll be like, yes, that's 𝗙𝗵𝗪𝓷𝓽. Knowing is half the battle. 𝐺𝑖𝗙𝗍𝗋. Also, I'm naughty today because I'm not drinking water. I am drinking tropical Rio, which is absolutely delicious. The other half is violence. Ruby, no. Ruby, no. So I suppose we are talking about battles. Ruby, yes. Oh, the cat is back. Hey, buddy. You have about 20 minutes to wait, okay? Until it is officially dinner time. It is not officially dinner time. No, it's not. No. No, I know that's hard to believe. I do know that's hard to believe. Yeah, I asked chat. They said we couldn't move it up. Yeah. I've got to keep drawing. There's no dinner for you yet. No. No. So 𝗙𝓸𝓷𝓽 says 𝗬𝗪𝓷𝓽 though. Yeah. Yeah. He says 𝗬𝗪𝓷𝓽 back. Oh boy. Gonna lurky lurk? Will you have a great lurk? I don't know if I have a lurk command, do I? I'm gonna type lurk in my own stream and see if it works. It doesn't. It doesn't do anything. It literally does nothing. So don't do that. Apparently there is no lurk command. I didn't. Where did it go? Where did it go? No, Zelda, no. No, he's gone. He can't hear you now. If he knew that he could seize the means of production himself, he would. I think he's just that type of cat. He's generally a very good boy though. Like if I'm eating something, he just he watches, but he doesn't try and take it. Unless it's ham, in which case it's a free-for-all. Ham is a free-for-all. If the streamer is lurking, would that be starting soon or BRB? I would say I'd make the executive decision that's probably BRB. Unless they lurk before they've even started. Okay, I'm gonna do last minute. Oh, okay. Some of these blacks are not the same black. The sweet sounds of pencils. For me, it's starting soon as I use that time to double check audio and it's usually messed up anyway. I use my actual streams to double check audio, as a lot of you know. I should really double check before I start. But But I find it so hard, like, because I have to go in and I have to change it to listening to itself. And what happened at the beginning of this stream is I left it on that mode, so I could hear myself and no one else could hear me. So that is why I should do everything live. You should see every scuff and every audio and video issue I ever have. No, I try to fix things between streams when things go wrong, but it's not always possible. I only have a limited amount of goblin time. But yes, one thing I have noticed is I have two types of black here, and that should not be the case. They should all be that very slightly blue tinted grey rather than pure, like, what's the 000000? The pure hex code for black. I'm at the point where I've got to just start streaming. I probably won't. So fire up to commit myself. I know that feel. The question is, which parts of this have gone wrong? Because that says that it is the right type of... It says it is the right colour, but it's clearly not. It's because there's a couple of miscreant lines here. Well, let's fix these while we're here. Otherwise they will look very silly once this goes to press. Problem is, there's so many of them. Do you know what? I could cheat here. Don't tell anyone. I'm gonna go over the top. Oh. The cat is back. Hello, my friend. How are you? It's been probably less than 10 minutes since you last graced my desk. He gets very antsy when it gets closer to food time. Which, I mean, I do too, so I get it. I get it. Okay, this is a bigger line, so I'm not going to go over the top of this one. I'm going to do this one properly. There we go. I'm just going to round these out a little bit more too. There we go. Have I done the same on this side? I have done the same on this side. Because of course you have, 𝗏𝓬. You are wont to repeat your mistakes. There we go. Just need to swap that out for the other color. This is my fault because I don't always check the color I'm using before I do line art. I'm just like, it's a black pen, it's fine. But for some of the visual effects that I paint with later, it's a lot easier if I have line art that isn't completely the color of the void. Because it makes overlaying things a lot easier, because pure black doesn't obey, or it does obey like blending modes, but it interacts with blending modes in a different way. So it makes my job a lot easier if I just fix it now. Okay, so let's just double check for errant lines. Other sillies that I might have done. Now, as I said before, I wouldn't be so meticulous on this part, usually. But I know that this particular piece is going to be going to press, is going to be made into merchandise, and therefore, it needs to be a little bit more perfect. You know me, I'm a proponent of good is good enough if you need to get something done. But some things, like when you've got something that's been printed, you can't go back and fix it. If it's a digital file, you can. But once you've printed something out, it's stuck like that. I think I did a face pass yesterday, so this should be alright, except I've just said it's not. I didn't do an eye pass, apparently. This is honestly why a lot of sort of younger artists kind of balk at the span of time that some production art takes. We get printed, never be happy with it, never do another. Aww. There is something about having your work in print that well, me in particular, just makes me happy, honestly. Oh, somehow I fixed... That is a big mistake. My gosh, 𝗚𝓬, what on earth are you doing today? The color didn't go to the edge. If that had been printed, I would have... Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm doing this second pass. Let's just put it that way. I feel like doing this is like the opposite of goblin behavior. Although maybe it's not. It's sometimes you just gotta get something right. Okay, I think that's a bit better, although I'm starting to think that this line is causing a tangent that I don't like. So we might just do away with it altogether and just shade that part instead. Get my handy vector eraser out. I think that looks better. Because it looks more like the puffy sleeve is going behind rather than you can see the arm at the back, and that's kind of what the tangent was making it look like. I think it's a little bit better. So I suppose with that, we will start putting in first layer of... Oh no, actually, I want to do the eyes first. Do anything to actually avoid starting the shading phase, huh? You've caught me. I do like painting eyes though, very, very much. They are the windows to my tiny goblin soul. So we go back and we find wherever I have actually put the iris layers. I did in fact call it iris, so that must be it. Success. And we've gone into the creepy vibe music section, apparently. One day I'll go through my RPG playlist and just maybe take certain tracks out. Serious? Serious, 𝗙𝓸𝓷𝓽? You want serious? Here of all places? I'm sorry.
Captain Morgan, well, he recognized the vampire from his school. He did something that was most uncool. He said, hey, everybody, see the fool in the cape? His name is Bernie Weinstein, and he's in the 8th grade. Things were flying, capes were torn, hell hath no fear.
You were like a vampire scorned. Never calling him by his real name. I've been saying I need to go through my 𝓏𝓪𝓷𝓽 stream list for like 2 years. Well, this is a reminder, I guess. But yeah, consider that this is in the same playlist.
Missy lost a fang in the ladies' room. We all laughed, they called us 𝓚𝓪𝓷𝓽. D was mad cause he broke his cane and he flushed his contacts down the drain. There was so much angst after the fight. Vlad and 𝗙cie broke up that night while some rivet heads danced in a puddle of goo. That used to be Father You Know Who. Fangs were flying, capes were torn, hell hath no fury like a vampire scorn.
Let's get this.
In this game, never call him by his real name. Wigs were pulled, top hats were crushed by pointy boots in a rush. And Boris at the bar orders a bud and says it's just another night at the vampire club.
Let's make some pretty eyes today.
Well, it's hard to believe, but we're still around. When we hang out, it's always upside down. Dressed in black from toe to head, singing 𝗙𝓸𝓸𝓶𝓮, still undead. A gaggle of gods is a piece peaceful sight. Would do anything to avoid a fight. But if you really want to see some gore and blood, wait till the ravers come to the vampire club. Fangs were flying, capes were torn. Hell hath no fury like a vampire scorn. The number one rule in this game: never
Economize remain.
wigs were pulled, top hats were crushed. My pointed boots in a rush, and Boris at the bar orders a bud and says it's just another night at the vampire club.
Okay, one layer down. And instantly back to this. Roll a d6, roll a d6.
Give me perception check. Make your damn rolls worthwhile. Players love my style. At my table get wild. Got these schemes a plotting. Got my map and my cloak. Got these players' heads a popping. Someone get me more coke. Hell yeah! Level up, level up. Goblins all around me. I be hacking them all up. I be hacking them all up. I be hacking them all up. When the goblins all around me, I be hacking them all up.
Let's make this a little bit bigger. Fix that. Yeah, I think looks alright.
In the forest, I got style. I'm a level 30 ranger. I've been playing for a while. This is how we live. Every single night. Necromancer, raise the dead and let me see them fight. Hell yeah! Raise them up, raise them up. Zombies all
Let's grab.
I be hacking them all up. I be hacking them all up. There's zombies.
Where's the right tool for this? I think it's the fingertip brush. There we go. Now I've made it slightly less brown. Let's fix that. Then fill that back in. We're nearly there. There we go. And probably something dark around the edge.
now. Yeah. What? Yell it. Hell yeah! All right, we have.
Hum. I think I kind of want to boost the saturation of that a bit. Can I? Or is it that everything around it is saturated and therefore it doesn't pop as much? I think that might slightly be it. But I think I definitely want her eyes closer to blue. I think icy's kind of nice. I could go with icy blue. A little bit icier than I did in Sketch. But it currently matches her drink, which I am here for. Shinies. The most needed thing in any eye. Add shinies, instant win. Thank you, 𝓸𝓸𝓷𝓽, for your diligent ban. Yeah, I think I'm cool with that. I think that needs to be there, maybe? Yeah, I think it looks nicer though. Well, the boys' dinner time has arrived. And as we all know, on Mondays, That means he needs my undivided attention. So we are gonna do a little raidey raid, and I do have someone in mind. I'm just gonna double check that they are geared right now, because I know a tiefling and we've been painting tieflings, so I figure it will be cool to go say hi. Let's go say hi to Hector, because I haven't talked to them in a while. They are also a wizard, so like, legit, you know? I hope you all have a great art-filled day, and thank you for keeping me company. Legit, it's always a pleasure, all of you. And hey, I can move a bit more now. That's pretty cool. I'll see you all soon.